Good morning, students. In directing chapter, we have completed with three elements up till now, that is your communication, motivation and supervision. Today we are going to take or start with the last element of the directing, that is leadership. Now, the process of influencing the behavior of people at workplace is known as leadership. नाउ लीडर वो इंसान होता है जो आपके बिहेवियर पे प्रभाव डालता है, जो आपके व्यक्तित्व पे प्रभाव डालता है ताकि आप अपने गोल को अचीव करो. सो फॉर अटेनिंग द ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल गोल, इफ अ पर्सन कैन इन्फ्लुएंस योर बिहेवियर एट द वर्क प्लेस, दिस इज नोन एज योर लीडरशिप. Coming to the next topic, that is features or characteristics of leadership. Now we can see that it indicates ability to influence the behavior of others, which means that a leader is a person who has that particular skills, who has that particular ability that he can influence the behavior of employees at the workplace. Next one, leadership tries to bring change between the behavior of others. Now a leader is a person who will going to bring a change in your personality, a change in your working pattern, a change in your behavior. So he possesses those kinds of skill in which he can easily change your behavior at the workplace. Next one, it indicates interpersonal relationship between leaders and followers. Now a leader can be any person. It's not necessary that he must be at a managerial position or the top level. Maybe your grandfather act as a leader for you for your lifetime. Okay, so leader and followers do not share any kind of superior subordinate relationship, or we can say any sort of formal relationship. Rather they are connected with their hearts with the help of interpersonal relationship. Okay, that means मुझे कोई भी दिक्कत होती है मैं अपने दादाजी के पास जाके पूछ लेता हूँ. मेरा बॉस मेरे लिए एक लीडर है, मुझे कोई भी प्रॉब्लम होती है मैं फटाक से उसके पास चला जाता हूँ अपनी राय लेने के लिए. तो वो जो चीज़ होती है, दैट इज़ हाउ दीज आर बीइंग क्रिएटेड. सो देयर इज़ नो फॉर्मल और सुपीरियर सबऑर्डिनेट रिलेशनशिप एग्जिस्ट इन दी leaders and followers. There exists an interpersonal relationship. Coming to the next one, leadership is exercised to achieve a common goal. So when a class teacher is entering into a class to take your class, at that time she or he is acting as a leader so that the common goal of whole class can be achieved. Okay, now leadership is a continuous process. In every phase of your life, at every working place, there may be one or the another leader who will going to influence you at any cost. That is why leadership is a continuous process. Next one, styles of leadership. Okay, now there are basically three kinds of styles of leadership which is being given by a famous psychologist, Kurt Lewin. Okay, today we're going to complete with the first kind, that is autocratic style of leadership. Now autocratic style of leadership is also known as authoritative style of leadership. Now as the name only suggests, authoritative, that means all the authority, all the powers regarding the decision making lies only in the hands of leaders and followers have to blindly follow it. Okay, third one, leader give on instructions and orders and insist that his orders must be obeyed. So the power of giving orders, instructions also lies in the hands of leader, and it is only being expected from that of the followers that they will going to blindly obey it and will going to give the feedback. Okay, he does not share plans with the group. Okay, he does not share what all are the plans he is taking in his mind to be with you. Okay, he will only give you the orders. आज ये प्लान है, वो पहले से आपको कुछ भी शेयर नहीं करेगा. Followers do not have any freedom. Okay, they does not possess any autonomy, any freedom to influence the decision of leader. किसी भी follower में इतनी ताकत नहीं है कि वो leader के लिए वो decision को influence कर पाए. Okay, now next one, it does not ask for the feedback from the followers. Okay, now फॉलोवर से ये वो पूछता भी नहीं कि आपको कुछ चीज़ समझ में आई या नहीं है, वो एक्सपेक्ट करता है मैंने जो वो बोला आपको 100% समझ में आ जाना चाहिए. ओके, सो कमिंग टू द नेक्स्ट वन, एज यू कैन सी द डायग्राम और द चार्ट ऑफ दैट ऑफ अथॉरिटेटिव स्टाइल ऑफ लीडरशिप, व्हेन यू कैन सी दैट द एरो इज ओनली वन साइडेड, इट इज टुवर्ड्स द फॉलोवर. दैट मीन्स ओनली द थिंग्स कैन बी सर्व बाय लीडर्स टू द फॉलोवर्स. फॉलोवर्स कैनॉट गिव एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ फीडबैक, एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ सजेशंस, any sort of initiative cannot be done by that of followers. Okay, now coming to the advantages of such kind of leadership. First one, it facilitates quick decision making. No doubt, when a leader is exercising whole and soul power, he need not to consult any of the particular followers while taking the decision. That is why it will be having a quick decision making. Next one, direct and close supervision increases productivity. He keeps a close eye upon each and every activity done by each and every follower. That is why a close supervision increases the productivity and the efficiency of the followers. Next one, develops professionalism. Now there is no sort of social relationship between the leader and the follower. Everything is very just going in a formal manner. I'll give you the orders, you will going to follow it. This will just encourage the professionalism at the workplace. Next one, main focus is on increasing the efficiency. He need not to do anything with the social needs, need not to deal with the emotions and sentiments of any of the followers. Everything he need is to the work must be completed and the goal must be completed on time. This increases the efficiency. Coming to that of the disadvantages, okay, sometimes such kind of leadership, that means every day a person is coming giving you orders and instructions, just giving all the decisions and upon you. At that time sometimes the situations may come that you maybe get demoralized or frustrated at the workplace. At the same time, each and every day, every time, that bossy attitude is being applicable to you. At that time, at some times you may not be cooperating with that kind of attitude. Now, lack of opportunities for initiative and development. Actually, what is being done in this kind of leadership is that what is being given by the leader, you have to follow it. That means your initiative, your skills, your abilities are not being recognized at all, okay, and you are not being given any sort of opportunity for all these things. Again, it is very unflexible in nature. That means you cannot just have anything on your own. It is only being done by that of the leaders. That is why lack of flexibility and creativity is there in such kind of style. Here we have completed with the first style. We're going to complete with the next two styles in next two videos. Thank you.